Hey everyone, welcome back to Crosstalk Podcast. I'm Tomoya.
Hi, I'm Andrea.
Anderson, is there any particular song that makes you feel nostalgic?
The national anthem reminds me of my country and my culture. So even though when I lived in America, I wasn't really a huge patriot, but now that I don't live in America, I feel a little nostalgic and a little sad whenever I hear the national anthem.
Okay.
Sorry, that's very cheesy.
That's okay. Can you sing national anthem? I'm joking.
I can, but you don't want to hear it. How about you? Is there any particular song that makes you feel nostalgic?
Yes, I do, actually. I have one particular song that brings my old memory from my childhood.
What is it?
It's called Paradise Galaxy. Paradise Ginga. Yes.
Is that a song from TV?
No, it's not. Maybe featured on TV.
Okay, but it's not like a theme song.
No, it's not.
Okay, who's the singer? Who's the group?
Do you know Hikaru Genji?
Yes, I do, a little bit.
A little bit. I don't really know much about them, but this song was very famous and popular in 1988.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I remember it while I dancing to the song when I was in a preschool.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay, today we are going to talk about kind of a strange but important change happening at Daiso 100-yen shops in Japan.
The Daiso is changing its closing time music, and then it's all because foreign tourists aren't taking the hint that the store is closing. So this Daiso used a traditional Japanese song called Hotaru no Hikari.
Okay, this song is typically played to signal the end of the day or to show that the closing time is coming up at many places and situations in Japan. But it seems that foreign tourists don't recognize this as a cue to leave the store. So I think the question is why do foreign tourists not recognize that this is closing time music? And do you know the answer?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay. I know the answer to why.
Why? Because this meaning of a song completely different from original song.
That's right. So actually, this is actually it's a traditional Scottish, it's not traditional Scottish, it's an old Scottish song. Mm-hmm. And we typically play it at New Year's in America. Uh-huh. I don't know when they play it in Scotland or England, but in America we play it only at New Year's, right at 12 o'clock when the year is changing from the old year to the new year. So it doesn't really have the association. We don't play it in stores. So for foreign tourists, it doesn't have the association of being closing time.
Yes. But for Japanese people, the song associate with end of the day and the closing time for the store as we explained.
Right.
It's being repeated over and over every single day at the supermarket and pachinko shops,
Yes.
all the places like that.
Right. So actually, when I came to Japan, I was not a tourist. I had been studying Japanese. And so I think one of my teachers mentioned in one of our listening classes that this is a trend in Japan, not a trend, but this is a thing in Japan that the stores will play Hotaru no Hikari to indicate closing time. So that means you should leave the store. It was like a cultural lesson or something. But tourists who don't study Japanese language wouldn't know that. So a little bit of a tough situation.
Oh, I'm very curious. This was in a textbook?
No, it wasn't in the textbook, but we had some... I don't remember which teacher told us. Some of my teachers had lived in Japan, and then some of them were native Japanese. Like the assistant teachers were native Japanese teachers. And one of them told us that in Japan, when you go to Japan, this is a thing. This is a cultural thing.
Okay.
So just be careful. When you hear this music, that means you need to leave.
You need to leave. Okay.
It wasn't in the textbook, but they told us as
Yes.
part of the lesson. Yeah.
I'm always curious about how many minutes I can go further after this closing song end.
Well, the foreign tourists are probably thinking that too. They're probably thinking, oh, I have 1 more minute to shop, but if I keep going for 5 more minutes, they won't kick me out.
Right.
Or 10 more minutes, they won't
Right.
kick me out. That's exactly probably what they're thinking, even if they know. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's smaller shops, all the staff can see who are there.
Yes.
But for the bigger shop, especially like a pachinko shop, they can really see who are there.
Well, I was thinking like in the big cities, a lot of foreign tourists go shopping at night at like Don Quixote or Don Quixote in the big cities, it's open 24 hours, but like Bic Camera or Yodobashi Camera, they're open until late at night, but they're not 24 hours. And so maybe those are big shops with multi-levels.
Yes.
So like you might, if you don't leave the store, you might risk being locked inside at night.
Yeah, I am very curious about it. So I want to ask you, what do you think about the store closing music? Don't you feel nervous about it when you're shopping at the store?
No, not really nervous. I mean, the first year or two I was in Japan, I thought, oh, that's really funny, ha ha ha. They're using New Year's music as the closing time music. I thought it was a cultural, like the way that it was culturally changed was interesting.
Yes.
But no, I don't really feel nervous. I just feel like, oh, I need to hurry up. But I don't really feel nervous.
So this news indicated that there's so many tourists coming into Japan, and they don't get, any hint from this song.
Right, because we mentioned in our countries, there's no cultural association that this
Right.
is ending time or closing time. Right.
And that this kind of a situation reminds me of my old memory from the junior high school.
Oh, really? What is that?
So when the time we have to go home, I don't know what time our school finishes, but that school they would play "Yesterday" by the Beatles.
Oh, that's cute.
To giving us hint. Oh, you should leave school now.
That's really good, actually.
Yes. So, are there any schools do the same things? Do you know?
In America?
Oh yes. Yeah.
No. I don't think so. Like my high school and stuff, we had a PA system, but the students were not usually allowed to use it. That was for the administration staff. We didn't play music. Like we didn't have music played in the school. So that's not something that we had in America at my schools.
Okay. It's totally different topic, but do American school has own theme songs like Koka?
I don't remember. It's been so long. I don't remember. I don't think so.
Okay.
Like when the sports teams play, I think they have their own cheers and their own chants and things, but I don't think we have like a koka.
Yeah, I'm just curious about it.
And we don't often have like all school assemblies like Japanese schools do. And like we don't sing the school song when we get together.
Okay. Basically, the school in America use PA system for just announcement.
Yes, like official announcements from the staff.
I see. Okay, let's talk about the original song, its meaning, and then the lyrics too.
Okay. So the original song, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, is an old Scottish song. And the title, Auld Lang Syne, means for old time's sake. And it's actually a drinking song. It's one friend inviting another friend to have a drink for old time's sake. And, the meaning is something kind of like, Should we just forget about the past? No, we should sit and have a drink together and remember the good times, remember the past, and kind of feel nostalgic about it. And so it kind of, in America, it became a drinking song at New Year's, because we always cheer in the New Year's with a drink, with champagne usually. And then we reflect, we think about the old times, we think about the year past, but then also we look forward to having more good times too. So we kind of adapted it to be like our New Year's song.
I see.
But like Japan adopted it to be something completely different, right?
Yeah. It's really interesting. Do you know the meaning of Hotaru no Hikari?
A little bit. Someone explained it to me recently, but maybe you can explain it better.
I don't know.
Someone recently it's from a famous Japanese scholar, and I forgot who it was, but even though it would start to get dark, the scholar still wanted to study, and so they would collect Hotaru firefly bugs and then study by the light of the bugs. And so the light of the fireflies indicates the end of the day, is what someone explained to me.
Okay. You know very well about
No,
this
I
song.
don't. I forgot.
So Daiso has been working on this problem. So they have teamed up with in-store music provider Yusen to create a new closing song titled Good Day or something.
Okay. Have you heard this song yet?
No, it's not created yet.
Okay.
So they are working on still. And then they have surveyed to foreign customers what kind of song that makes you want to go home.
Oh.
So the keywords they have picked up from the survey are nostalgic, quiet, and then related to nature. Do you know what are the meanings?
I mean, I know the meaning of the words, but I don't know what kind of music that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, those are nice types of music to play anyway as like BGM in a store. But I don't know that a song that's, for example, like related to nature, I'm not sure that would signal to tourists, oh, hey, it's time to go. I don't think they would, I still don't think the tourists would connect that song with, the nature song or the quiet song or whatever with time to go.
Yeah. I can't think of the new clothing store songs from these keywords.
Well, I guess we'll just look forward to hearing what it is.
Yeah.
Do you shop at Daiso sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Because I'm cheap.
Well, I shop at Daiso too because it's actually a very useful shop, and they have nice things
indeed.
for 100 yen.
Yes.
So yeah, I actually shop there quite a bit.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to hearing that song then.
But I don't stay until late at the Daiso. Have you?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
Because I stop by on the way home from work. Sometimes if I'm working late, I'll stop by just as they're closing. And yeah, I've been there a few times when they were trying to kick me out. I was like literally running through the store. Like, I just need one thing. Let me buy my one thing. Running to the register before they put the shutter down, right?
Good
yes,
for-
I have been there several times recently even.
Good for you.
No, it was stressful.
My nearest Daiso is kind of strict about the closing time. I went there at 8 p.m. It's a closing time.
Okay.
But there's a staff lady there. And I asked her, can I go in? I have a particular item I want to buy. And I know where it exactly is. And she said, no.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Probably because they already closed the registers. Like if they've counted the money and locked the registers, they won't let you in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine is strict too. Like they have big shutters. that are automatic, and they roll down from the ceiling automatically at 9 p.m. when that shop closes. And if they close the shutters and you're in the store, there's no way to get out. So like you really have to get out by 9. They're very strict about the closing time.
I see.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you the alternative closing song ideas.
But I don't know. I don't think there is a good song because we don't do that in our countries. And so whatever song it is, foreigners are still not going to get it.
Okay.
So there's no like song that you can make where people are going to be like, oh, okay, this means closing him. There's no song. Yeah. Foreigners don't do that. We don't do that in our country. So I don't think it really matters what the song is going to be.
Okay.
So like Daiso can do this. Like Daiso can spend a lot of money. And they can collab with Yusen and they can, do this, but it's still not going to be effective, I bet.
How about these songs? I have a list of potential alternative closing song ideas.
Okay.
First off, Sesame Street ending song.
Oh.
It's a worldwide standard for ending theme.
Is it? But would Japanese people understand that?
Maybe not.
Right, then it's not worldwide.
Maybe not for Japanese, for international.
For English speaking people maybe, but like for like someone from Thailand or China, maybe not.
Okay. How about theme song from Mario?
How does it go? I don't remember.
Da 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 da.
Oh,
Da 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 da.
that would be good.
And then as the closing time getting closer, the song speed goes up.
That would be actually much better. Yeah. That would be actually better.
Yeah.
That's probably more of a worldwide standard than Sesame Street.
Probably.
Or Hotaru no Hikari, actually. Everyone knows Mario. I mean, I don't play games, but even I know. If I hear that music, I know it.
Yeah. Yes.
That'd be really cool. That'd be very cool.
That's my ideas.
Yeah. Honestly, the best thing would just be to have announcements. And I think they do, actually. I think they do actually make announcements. And I think like Daiso, I'm sure they have it in Japanese, Chinese, and English. I'm not sure about Korean, but they have it for sure in English, Chinese, and Japanese. But like make it louder. Maybe it should be louder because it's pretty quiet, actually.
Yeah. Okay, now let's take a moment to highlight some key vocabulary and phrases we used today.
Okay.
So the first word is cue.
Cue. C-U-E. Easy word.
Yes. Can you explain what this meaning and then how can we use it?
Sure. So a cue is a signal for someone to do something. I also explained it earlier in the episode as a hint. But it's just a cue or a hint for someone to take an action or to do something.
Yes.
Okay, an example how to use it. The dimming lights were a cue for customers to make their final purchases. Okay, the second one is Firefly. We mentioned this when we were talking about the song Hotaru no Hikari.
Yes.
I found that a lot of people don't know what Hotaru is in English, and they think Hotaru exists only in Japan, but actually we have Hotaru in other countries.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called a firefly.
Firefly. Okay.
I think like overseas maybe the variety is a little bit different, but yes, we have fireflies too in some countries.
Are there fireflies that emit different colors?
Oh, I don't think so. I've only seen the gold, actually. I've only seen the gold. That would be cool, though, because I actually like blue. If I could have a blue firefly, that'd make me happy.
Oh, there's
Rainbow.
no color of blue in a natural world. Like there's no blue flower. Like a blue. That's what I have heard from.
That's kind of
Noble.
not true, though.
Oh, really?
There are lots of blue flowers.
True.
And like umi no hotaru, which is basically a kind of brine, like brine shrimp. They're blue when they light up at night. They're blue.
then I guess this information was wrong.
So
Is wrong.
I've heard someone say there's no blue food. That's kind of true. There's no naturally blue food because like blueberries are a little bit purple actually. But there's no pure blue food. But yeah, there's blue flowers and there's blue like the what is it called? The bioluminescent shrimp thingies. And the squids too, like in where is it? Toyama. And,
imagine that, yes.
yeah, they're blue when they light up. Someone lied to you, Tomiya.
I guess so.
Someone lied. Okay.
Okay, we explored a lot of Daiso's interesting change today.
Absolutely. From the reasons behind the change to the cultural significance of Hotaru no Hikari.
And to our listeners, have you ever noticed similar changes for foreign visitors? We'd love to hear your thoughts and share your experience on our social media.
Yes, we'd love to have you keep the conversation going with us and share more exciting content with you. Make sure to sign up for a mailing list to stay updated on our latest episodes and also special events. Just click the link in the description.
That's all for this episode, but don't forget to catch our next episode.
This is Crosstalk signing off, bringing you English your way every week.
Keep listening and keep shining.
Bye.
Bye.